morning, everyone. Today we are going to difference between online education and offline education. Here, online education is a we can free mind and we can thinking knowledge also free. We can easy way to discuss about anything. But in offline also is a very best because offline we can take to interact with ours and we can go to the library and we can see so many of books and we have to reading also purpose also is very good. That's why is off in online means only we have to see that in only one SAR code is there, but we're not any reading also, any thinking also. So knowledge also you cannot.
Yes, I agree with you, Trivikram. Offline classes are better than online classes because we can have interaction with the teachers and we can clear our doubts. But whereas in some situation where you couldn't go to the regular classes, online is a preferable choice. So due to which I cannot tell which one is better. Both are equally good in its own point.
I agree with Krishna. COVID time, I think you mostly widely increased the online classes because you can't conduct offline classes. So you can always choose online classes because you can so much knowledge in online classes. It takes PPTs and some real time examples. Some clearly you can see on the PPTs online classes. We can't see on the real time applications through the books. So we can always prefer. I think my decision to online classes is also better than.
But offline classes we can interact with SARs. We can ask any doubts. But in online class only we ask only 2 or 3 doubts only. But that's why only I feeling about offline classes are better than you can any you can first time telling first library also you can go and you can read so many books. In online class no only one side will be there and all ask you 2 3 times. It's not a very good.
Also this statement. And because why? Because nowadays we are seeing the most of the everywhere using first priority is online class because of the this is situation of our side and better than the online class offline is very better because of we can easily interact with teachers and we can easily communicate with others and the teachers also can analyze us and we can easily clarify our doubts and everything and it is also a practical if we see in online class we can't do any practical things but in offline class we can do any practical things like any labs instruments and etc. And
Okay, friends, I will argue with your matters what you tell, and I will argue to the Krishna whatever he say, but he say online education is the better in offline education. I think online education is a not so good at everyone, but now online education leads to so many problems, and offline education is the leads to students in competitive world, and he knows the time management skills, and he knows the how to move on the real world, and online education is the one of the great resources to he meet the great and top mentors in the industries, and he does not meet the offline great people.
But in online classes means the students some good or bad also there. Some students are educating is taking the online class, but some students are not taking in online class. He's seeing something bad. Like an observation means the thinking is very well, but only easy means in offline classes only. We can go to that anywhere. It's a Rajput is telling on that like labs and something we can go any like kind of books. This is the hot way. The online classes means only you cannot only the thinking, only that knowledge, only that it's not very well.
I agree with you, but these online classes are also beneficial. Most of the universities are allowing to conduct online classes where you can work and do your MBA at the same time. But if you want to do MBA in normal colleges, you cannot attend the class and do the job and at the same time. So these online classes are beneficial. So morning time you go for a work and you return home and do your online classes about your MBA. So that's how it's helpful for us.
I agree with Krishna's statement because all in class will once or take single class, it makes more number of students will attend, and more number of students will take the access to the join the group and join the team. We can see the online classes. But offline class is committed, and the number of people who are selected to the class, so less number of people only we can saw the teachers, and we can learn something only. In online class, number of students in any group
any situation, any university, no matter, nobody can investment their product.
Yes, in our real-time situation, time requirement is very important in our presentation. While compared to the online class, it is one of the important aspect is to manage our time requirement when compared to the offline class. And while we are performing the online class, we can complete our certification and improve our knowledge and skills. While compared to the offline class, it comes immediate feedback when compared to the online class.
But I am not agree with your statement because in the case of online classes, there may be some issues like streaming effects, like net issues. But in case of offline classes, we direct interact with teachers and face-to-face interaction and practical knowledge we can gain through the experiments and through the labs. But it is not possible in the online class as some people are in a screen, we are in the screen, and that is not. We share our emotions in the offline class, but it is not impossible in the online class, and we can gain. But in some cases, some children ask their parents to buy tabs for online class, but they not rightly use the tabs. But in case they use the tabs mobiles in other cases like playing games or seeing some other content instead of learning something, they use the online the
Yes, what you said is absolutely right. According to our requirement, online class is better than I think online class is better than offline class.
Yes, I agree with the on.
So this not only the problem only studying now, online class is better than offline class. We are searching in any problem. We are, I think, we should have option and we search the online and a lot of examples are there. And we saw the and video are is with the offline class. And a lot of content is there in online classes. And real time examples.
Yes.
Better than offline.
Okay, I agree with you. Coming to difference between online and offline education, I think in my point of view, combination of online and offline education, which is commonly called as hybrid learning, is useful. Why? Because online education is basically gaining knowledge through mobiles as well as laptops or computers. But I think students cannot take more serious towards offline online education. While coming to the offline education, it is more cost comparatively with offline online education. So uh, hybrid education is more useful, I think so, better than online education and offline education.
So I agree with you, but if you have any issue or example, COVID-19 we use our online.
Not only online sessions and isn't rather than offline sessions, online is also better. But instead of online sessions, and there is a advantage and disadvantage. Like if there are classes going on and somebody is keeping distance, like the system problem, or like disturbance from online classes, and also instead of it will take some limited time only.
Yes, I agree with you. Both online and offline classes are important. In case if exams are very soon, then online classes are very important to cover the more syllabus. And if we have time to study, then offline classes are more helpful and study online.
So I would like to conclude this session. That saying that online and offline classes are like both are better in their own way. It depends on the person how he manages his times and schedule. If you are a busy person working or something, online class is preferable for you. Or if you are a student and you have doubts, you can go for the offline classes. Thank you.
One second.
Good morning to all. This is team for we all discuss about gender equality at workplace. Nowadays, they have no gender equality in the companies. In olden times, the men's are ruled so many companies. The women's empowerment day by day will be improved. Then nowadays we are in the companies. The gender equality is totally is equal.
Yes, Gautam, what you say is absolutely correct. Where gender equality is important to future generation because they are equality in the pay of fees and other job requirements which they do not exclude do not compare with male and female. These are all equal.
Yeah, the discussion of gender equality is really important. So, as you have seen nowadays, not in all countries, some countries like India and some villages, people all are telling that the girls should be in house only, the men should be work. So, we are living in this era. This was completely different. So, we need to change the era. We need to give equal importance to the women and equal importance to the men.
We should criticize the word inequality because of in this world everyone is equal and common is equal. What they are, what they come from, what is the role. Everyone is equal in a person.
Women are staying home, but they are not going to or they did go to work in other places. All men are doing their works, but nowadays totally changing. Women are equally nowadays. Girls is first place in the compared to the men's.
So yes, I agree with that. Nowadays, there is no equality, there is no unequality in the gender. All are equal nowadays. In olden days, fathers are see that in a family, a boy and girl there, they give the importance to the boy, anything in study or new dresses or anything. In case of girls, they give low importance to that, and they don't send to the colleges, schools. They keep it in a home and do some works in that, and there is no due importance to that on that time. But nowadays, our ladies empowerment developed day by day. We have same equalities to the both men and women. Have more praises getting women's also. Men's are good. Women's also better than nowadays men's. They get a lot of prizes in a national way, international way. Yes, nowadays there is no equality in the men and women. I think women are better than men nowadays. They thinking better in manner a good way. They could keep it in house or anything. A good management skills also there with the women. Okay.
Yes, what is certainly correct thing because nowadays women are also earning more than men. Not even they are not for only housewives, and even they are nowadays earning the in a very great way. In some companies, there is a very harmful to women also because harassment will be done in the companies like private jobs. So we have to modify the rule in that way.
Yeah, the point was really said was right. Like the point is then women are better than men nowadays. Yeah, it was completely right because in every game or every talent activities, women are one step ahead of men. Uh, we are coming to see that there is all sports. Women also playing like cricket, football, kabaddi, like all games. Uh, the thinking capability and stress controlling women are better than men. And we are see that nowadays we are seeing that working women they are controlling the household things and they are doing their work also. So compared to the men, women are more capable of doing all things right nowadays.
Yes, Kaushik, not only sports, there is other categories which are top activities within the women. So we are uh, understand how women are powerful than men. So some of the industries like other IT companies which are held hire women people because they are talented and some of the they have good communication skills with the others.
Yes, Lucas, I agree with this. But in the olden days, we have gender equality. For example, real-time example was we are in India. We are wearing the Swami Mala. In the women's are below 18 years. They enter into the devotion, but in above 18 years they not enter. But in the India government has accepted in 2018 the women's also enter into the temple, and the women's are wearing Swamimala in above 18 years. This is good example for there are no equality in gender.
Yes,
Not even they are also go to temple at below 18 years. But now the government has ruled that 18 plus years are now go to the Sabrimala temples.
Yes. Yes, I support that. Women are mentally strong and physically weak. That's why we should support that equality. No matter in this world, inequality.
Yeah, you said that the women are physically weak, but when it comes to the pregnancy time management, they are more stronger than men. So we cannot handle that much pain like when it comes to that time. So they are not physically weak; they are also physically strong. But when it comes, they will show their strength. Like we are doing the other work purpose, so we can prove our strength in every time, but they cannot. So finally, we need to keep the women all are in equal only. Yeah, anything to say?
So, of course, I agree with that. Yeah, there is no inequality in our nature nowadays. All are equal in that. So many setters. The females are more than men. Nowadays, most of the companies are recruit men than women because they have thinking capability more than men. Then he or he can easily take the problem she can easily solve that problem and manage that work and complete that work. And so there is no I think nowadays there is no inequality between men and women. So I think it is